snatching longswords. Across the ring, Lily trembles, white hair fluttering in the furnace air. The Emerald Knight materializes by her side in a swirl of black mist, sword drawn. They go towards the bridge. Walter White doesn't move until he's counted weapons, exits, and threats. Hulk is a distraction. The speedster's a problem. Homelander, he grimaces, unstable and predictable. True. Ryuk floats above him, laughing softly. This is going to be fun, Walter. Fun isn't a word I would use, Walter mutters, grabbing a belt of vials in a small satchel. He's a chemist. He's an alchemist. Sauron and the Headless Horseman stand like statues in the chaos. Sauron, black and armored, drinks the light. He's Hefsa, a two-handed greatsword, where the horseman mounts a spectral steed that appears with the gong. We will take the high ground, Sauron rumbles. From there, we will watch them burn. Albert Wesker adjusts his gloves, yellow eyes flickering in the fiery light. The griever beside him chatters and rives blades clicking forward, he says calmly. The forge will favor us. He's like fucking evil White Schnee. He has a fucking griever as his mouth.
Oh yeah, actually true. That is like evil Martha.
Evil Martha and evil White Schnee, just this fucking pretentious, pompous asshole.
Yeah, true.
Hannibal adjusts his tie as if stepping into gala. Not a killing field. Michael, my dear fellows, he says smoothly, we should arm ourselves before the brutes close in. Michael Jackson glides towards the weapons, steps as smooth as criminals. It's a slim dagger. He picks up a slim dagger and small buckler, the metal gleaming in the lava light. I feel like that makes sense for them, grabbing those two weapons.
Daggers?
No, dagger and a buckler. Those are, like, honestly, like, French nobility would fence with those weapons. A buckler's like a small shield. It's a very small like shield that you can hold basically in your hand. You don't need your arm to brace it or anything like that. It's meant to counter rapiers and small swords.
Oh yes, like the little baby shields. I know this.
Yeah, and they're weird to use because you're supposed to do it with a total straight arm because the cone of defense. It's meant for parrying specifically, basically.
That makes sense.
Reverse Flash vibrates. I know I'm autistic. Reverse Flash vibrates with pent-up energy while Dio simply smiles. Remember, Reverse Flash says short burst, not a marathon runs. The Lich presence chills the already bitter wind. Homelander stands beside him, cape fluttering dramatically. So what's the plan, Bones? Homelander asks. We killed them, the Lich whispered. Slowly let fear soften them first. The cornucopia clash. Hulk reaches the weapon ring first and simply heaves one of the supply crates, sending it smashed into a cluster of tributes racing towards the center. Reverse Flash blurs aside, tugging Dio with him. The crate instead slams into the bloater, slow lumbering, puts him directly in the line of fire. Wood shatters, metal scatters, and several jagged spikes punch into the bloater's fungal mass. It staggers, roaring, thick spores puffing to the air. The spores get caught in a nearby flame, causing him to explode up like an... Okay, the bloater's injuries rupture volatile sacs. Flames from nearby oil lamp knocked over in the chaos, lick across the spore cloud. The bloater goes up like a grotesque bomb. The explosion, burning spores, slammed Hulk backwards, sending him skidding across stone. The two tributes who wandered too close, less than cautious than their famous counterparts, are engulfed and fire thrown from the platform into lava river below. So they're just random ass people.
They're not. Wait, what?
It added random ass people to this who aren't like quote unquote popular. You know, just dudes.
Okay, background characters.
Yeah, this says smoke clears. Only Hulk remains from the duo, coughing, skin charred but alive.
Wasn't he the one who did that?
Yeah, he threw a barrel at the Reverse Flash. The Reverse Flash just fucking dodged it.
He just killed his teammate.
That's a real thing, by the way. Dust bombs are really weird circumstance, but that's a realistic thing that could happen.
Yeah.
If a huge dust cloud goes into a flame, it can blow up.
That makes sense.
Commander Shepard and his clone use the chaos to grab rifles and ammo, then sprint to the outer gates. Behind them, Gabriel engages a tribute, trying to flank Lily. His sword arcs clean, controlled spike. The duo is short and terminal. Jax looks away, face pale. Minerva and Vecna make it to the nearest bridge. As they cross, Minerva glances at the carnage. Farther around the ring, Alfred and Kai Lang move with efficient coordination. Alfred remains surprisingly quick, using small shield and short sword, while Kai Lang snags a pair of curved daggers and a light crossbow. Reverse flash. Darts in and out. Okay, real quick. Alfred is questioning that if Kai Lang would just betray him or not. Reverse flash darts in and out of melee using short blur burst to disarm opponents rather than fully commit. That's not lore accurate. Dio falls like a shark, driving his halberd into disoriented tributes. They rack up 2 kills quickly, not among the main cast, but they announce themselves as serious threats. Okay, does anyone... Holy shit!
Good answer.
It's hella long.
I see.
This is so long. Oh my god.
Good.
Okay. As they cross the outer walls, the tributes feel the difference immediately. Narrow choke points, murder holes overhead, lava vents hissing along the floors. Citadel is designed to favor defenders as unseen game maker and unseen game maker tricks. Hulk still singed from limbs towards the forge, drawn by the promise of heavier weapons. Minerva and Vecna head towards the mines, hoping for a hidden pass and choke points. Shepard and his clone take the battlements, aiming to control the firing line. Jax and Gabriel head towards the courtyard, hoping to claim an open space and improvise cover. Lily and Umbro Knight choose a side passage towards the lower walls, seeking quiet and shadows. Walter and Ruok drift towards the strange wing near the forge. Walter wants materials. Ruok wants entertainment. Sauron and a horseman ride up a ramp toward an overlook above the lava river. Wesker and Griever sink deeper into the forge complex. Hannibal and Michael choose the mines, but on a different path than Minerva and Vecna's. Reverse Flash and Dio drift between levels, scouting. The Lich and Homelander are sent towards the throne room, already thinking of crowns. Of course.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Walter White makes smoke bombs inside the forge. Oh, Shepard's a woman in this one. Commander Shepard and her clones stake out a small tower on the battlements. They set up a crude defensive line, overturn tables, and a mounted the ballista that barely knows how to use a narrow sightline over the main bridges. The clone is asking Shepard if she is the real one. She says, I know I'm the real one, but right now we're both alive. Let's keep it that way. The courtyard is vast and open space with a crumbling statue in the center and multiple balconies overlooking it. Jax places in circles, muttering nervously, while Gabriel kneels with his swords planted in the ground, praying. They make a crude barricade. They fortify a corner of the courtyard, setting up a crude barricade. Higher up, oh yeah, I know exactly where this is. Higher up, the Lich and Homelander step into the throne room, an enormous chamber overlooking the river of lava far below. Though through a broken floor, a cracked stone throne sits at the far end. Banner of long-dead kingdoms hanging in tatters. Homer walks in straight to the throne room with grinning. Feels right, he says, and sits down. The Lich stands in the center, listening to the faint whispers of death echoing from the depths. Do not grow too comfortable, he says. This place will become a beacon. Lander smiles wide and says, let them come then. In the lower mines, Minerva and Vecna hear footsteps. They extinguish their lights and press against the wall as Reverse Flash and Dios descend a nearby ramp, clearly scouting. Well, that Dios says softly, cave dust and fear. I don't know his voice. Reverse Flash kneels, touching. I thought that was Reverse Flash at first.
Neither of them are Sunday.
And I thought, never mind. Reverse Flash kneels, touching the few disturbed pebbles, tracks two of them careful ones. He blurs ahead in short bursts, scouting the tunnel. That's when Vecna strikes, not with a killing spell, but a brief disorienting illusion. The wall shifts, floor seems to be tilt. Reverse Flash stumbles. Momentum is broken. Minerva steps into view, hallowed by gentle light. We do not seek blood today. Take a different path, and you live to chase someone else. Dio laughs, thinking, you think I walk away because you asked nicely. He steps forward. A whisper slides down the tunnels. Some do, Hannibal says. Holy shit. In stage left, Hannibal Lecter.
True.
From a higher ledge above them, Hannibal Lecter has been watching. He nudges a rock at a precise moment. A cascade of stones crashes down, not enough to bury anyone, but enough to force everyone to scramble. In the chaos, Minerva and Vecna withdraw to the side tunnel. Reverse Flash tries to blur aside, but steps on a loose edge. He catches himself, but Dio doesn't. The rock slides beneath Dio. The rock shelf beneath Dio crumbles. He plunges into a narrow chasm into to his pit of jagged rocks.
I'm assuming he's dead.
His final words is, I am Dio, and dies.
Okay.
His famous line, whatever it was.
I am Dio.
Hannibal Lecter, Reverse Flash glares upward, trying to catch Hannibal Lecter, but the older man has already retreated. He just made a very petty enemy. In the courtyard, Jax and Gabriel spot movement along one of the upper balconies. Sauron and the Headless Horseman. Gabriel rises, eyes narrowing. Darkness, he says. I know this scent. Can we not engage the giant glowing evil guy? Jax whispers. Sauron says, seen them as well. He signals the horseman who is charging along the balcony, flaming hole sending showers sparks downwards. Gabriel launches upwards in a single powerful leap, catching the edge of the balcony and vaulting onto it. Steel clashes as his radiant blade meets Sauron's greatsword. The horseman wheels around, trying to flank. Below, Jack scrambles to load a crossbow, hands shaking. He aims towards the horseman and fires. The bolt glances off the rider's armor. It hits its spectral steed in the neck, though, dispersing it for the moment. Horseman is thrown, crashing into the stone below, his helmet rolling away, revealing nothing. Gabriel sees the opening, dives the sword in towards Sauron. The Dark Lord blocks, but the impact forced him back, cracking into the balcony's already weakened stone. Jax looks up just in time to see a section of the balcony collapse. Sauron manages to leap onto more stable ledging, but the Headless Horseman, already off balance, falls and plunges over the edge. He crashes in the courtyard below, armor cracked and flames finally sputtering out. He does not rise.
Damn.
Gabriel lands lightly beside Jax as the dust settles. You did well, Gabriel says. I nearly shot the wrong guy, he says. Intent matters, Gabriel replies. Aim will follow. Up on the ledge, Sauron retreats, gripping his sword tighter. He has measured Gabriel now and found him dangerous. I feel like Gabriel and Sauron would be a good fight. Just two, one Dark Knight, one Holy.
Yeah.
Both just fucking terrifying people.
True. Gabriel has like big ass wings, right?
Yeah, he has wings and also a great sword of just holy light. His job is killing you.
Yeah. He's cool.
Later that day, did you look him up or do you already know about him?
I know like
I think I might have told you.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
Bits and pieces, and I know what he looks like.
That meaning is almost cordial. Later that day, in the Narrowstone corridor near the barracks level, Alfred and Kai Lang encounter Hannibal Lecter and Michael. Mr. Pennyworth, Hannibal says, you recognize in the tailor's suit and posture. A pleasure. I've enjoyed your employer antics from afar. Okay, what is this? Kai Lang and Michael linger behind the partners who are talking, measuring each other. We could simply pass one another and pretend this meeting never has ever occurred, he says. Or, Kai Lang says, we can cut down the two dangerous players while the odds are favorable. Alfred says, I fear you say that. The fight is quick and brutal. Kai Lang lunges at Hannibal, daggers flashing. Hannibal isn't a brawler, but he's not helpless. He deflects, dodges, and uses narrow corridors to limit Kai Lang's movements. Real strategy, by the way. Michael glides towards Alfred, who is far from a frail man he appears to be. Alfred parries the short sword, movements economical and precise, but Kai Lang is faster. During a brief opening, he dives dagger to Hannibal's sides. Aiming for the kidneys, Hannibal gasps, blood straining his shirt. Alfred sees it and makes a decision. He feints towards Michael and abruptly pivots, stepping onto Cabot's laying space and diving his sword up underneath the assassin's ribcage. It's clean.
Shit.
Michael pulls Hannibal back, eyes wide. We should go, Michael says quietly. Yes, Hannibal breathes, the voice tight with pain before the smell of blood. Alfred nods, expressions unreadable. My condolences, said. He sets the corpse at his feet. He just kills his teammate because he's just being an asshole.
Michael?
No, Alfred killed Kai Lang.
Oh.
Because Kai Lang immediately tries to kill Hannibal Lecter, who wanted peace.
I thought, yeah, I see.
And fucking Alfred... That's lore accurate,
yeah,
I guess.
That's actually goated.
The biggest loser versus the chill dude. Hulk wanders. On the second night, the Citadel layout is starting to solidify in everyone's mind. Hulk wanders the lower hall, still limping, when he hears a soft footsteps. Umbral Knight appears first, blade half raised. Lily peeks around the corner, eyes wide. She's asks him to stop. The Hulk freezes. He could charge, but there's nothing threatening about a tiny girl. He doesn't want to destroy. I don't want to. Okay, that sounds awful. I don't want to kill you. He mutters, just don't attack me. The Emerald Knight studies him, then slowly lowers his sword in a fraction. A truce then, he says, for the night. Lily nods. We can share a room. Just don't be loud. Hulk actually manages a small smile for one night. The three unlikely figures, Rage, Purity, and Shadow, rest together.
Awesome.
In the throne room, Homelander lounges on the chair looking bored. No fireworks today, he complains. I thought this would be more spectacular. The Lich stands nearby, the broken floor, gazing down at the molten river. The spectacle would come, he says. They are probing the fortress now. Soon they'll probe each other. They start talking about just other tributes as they wait for a fight. I think that's lore accurate for Homelander in particular.
Yeah, just immediately goes for the throne and just sits there.
And waits for people to try to kill him.
Yeah.
Reverse Flash sits alone on the balcony overlooking the lava river, yellow suit smudged with ash. You can still hear Dio's last word echo in his skull. I could have saved him, he mutters, his hand trembling. One more burst, one more step. He stares down at the light, a reflection of his mask rippling. He races off at full speed after contemplating himself, talking about how he wants to choose death rather than choosing life. Oh, what the hell? It gives me options for the events. Okay, we're not doing Lava Surge, where the lava goes up, because that's boring. Regicide Alarm Event. The Citadel mistakes the tributes for invaders. Traps activate everywhere: ballistae, bullying, oil vents, descending porthouses, and lava buckets. The Citadel Forge Master Event. A gigantic armored Forge Master NPC roams the forge for a chapter. Non-competitor. Spectral Seeds event. Ghost of fallen Mason soldiers rise to haunt the section of the Citadels. In an arena blackout, all light sources go out. The Citadel punches into near darkness except for the lava glow. Roll a 4-sided dice. Lucas, choose a number between 1 and 4.
4.
Okay, we're doing the blackout event, unless you don't want to do that.
How does that even work?
It's just all the torches and like sunlight goes out.
Oh. Just no one can see anything.
Yeah, except for lava. Actually, Lucas, do a number between 1 and 3. We already had
2.
one that was like that. 2? Alright.
Which one was 2?
A giant armored
Oh, is that one
forge
the
master.
traps?
That's the giant. Do you want to do the
Oh,
traps?
okay. No, I like the giant more than the traps.
Giant
It's kind
forge.
of lame when a bunch of people just died to traps.
The other one was just a bunch of mason soldiers just charging through the fortress trying to murder
Yeah.
people. This
I
one's
thought
just
the
like a
Mason
giant.
soldier and the forge giant were bad options, and I also thought the forest lava one wasn't bad.
Okay, it says this spectral siege event. The mason soldiers also limit vision. It's just the fog has arrived with the mason order.
Okay.
Oops, I'm a fucking moron. I pressed the wrong button.
Good job.
3, not 2. There you are. Yeah, he's stuck in the forge though for some reason.
He's forge giant.
Yes. In. I should have. It would have been funny just to add Malrek Terran to this one. I should have done that.
No, he would have won. He would have had
Probably.
plot armor.
Plot armor. Fucking Malrek Terran added into his own fucking place. Sorry, kid. Wrong place. And then
That was
Palpatine gets
crazy.
mauled by a dare.
A dare.
A bear.
I said a dare.
Oh. While drinking from a water fountain.
Yeah, true. I don't know why I made him do that, but that was awesome.
That's peak. Those two were peak. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Yeah. Indeed.
At dawn, the forge sector of Transit bleaches plummet into a white-hot steam. Change snap taut. Massive gears, silent for ages, begin to rotate. A giant forge. A towering half-mechanical, half-armored titan emerges from the smoke. His molten hammer grinds across the stone, leaving glowing grooves. The Emperor's New Groove. This Emperor Palpatine's event. The Emperor's New Groove. Just breakdancing.
No.
Ow! Anyways, Minerva and Vecta, the duo feel the tremors even in the mines. Dust rains from the ceiling. Minerva rests her hands on Vecta's shoulder. The forge stirs. We should avoid it. Vecta grins. Others won't. This is where the chaos will be. They continue deeper, seeking hidden passages. The shepherds just sit in the battlements still waiting. Hulk, Lily, and the Emerald Knight wake up. The truce is over. Hulk says softly, "Gotta keep moving." The Knight nods. We part ways without hostility. Lily gives Hulk a small nervous wave, and they depart. Hulk towards the forge, and Lily towards the lower keep. Alfred bandages his arm, adjusting his suit jacket. Hannibal's wound had bled badly, but during the night, the butler saved him twice already. Hannibal is rest pale. Michael stands guard. Oh, they just formed a trio.
That makes sense.
I
like that.
Alfred says, "I will gather surprise, but if anyone threatens you, stall them. I'll handle the killing." Michael nods slowly. Fucking, he'd rather partner with a murderer rather than this guy.
No, because they're both distinguished gentlemen.
Yeah, versus just some asshole assassin.
Yep.
Walter feels the tremor and immediately understands the significance. A massive threat draws attention. That means openings. That means opportunities. Ryuk floats behind him, giggling. You humans get so excited when a big monster shows up. Walter mixes crude powder into a pouch, creating something between flash powder and choking smokescreen. "Let's go," he says, and they head towards the forge. What? I'm trying to think of what even like minerals there can be. I know sulfur is probably an easy one, and then phosphorus if he somehow gets that.
Coal.
call as well. Gabriel and Jax heads towards the forge, despite Jax's fucking despite his arguing. Sauron, alone and brooding, Sauron stands alone on the bridge, overlooking the lava river where the horsemen fell. The citadel tremors practice underneath his foot, so the fortress wakes its guardian. He growls. Then I tame it. Wesker watches the forge master rise with scientific fascination. A giant smith powered by molten furnaces, remarkable. The Griever clicks its blades impatiently. Yes, Wesker says, we will use it as a distraction.
They're all just gonna try and take it.
I think they're all just going to try to use it as an opportunity to kill each other.
Yeah.
Reverse Flash zips through the tunnels, slower but still quick. He senses movement, Minerva and Vecna, but they move too carefully for an ambush. He wants a clean kill, a dramatic kill, a kill he chooses. He speeds towards the forge instead. I feel like it's a little accurate for him. Just kill people. No, killing people without, like, anyone witnessing.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be boring to kill someone in secret. I'm going to kill them out in the open where everyone's watching.
Yeah.
The throne room shakes violently. Homelander losing his footing for a moment. What the hell was that? The Forge Guardian, the witch whispers, a being of metal and molten wrath. Homelander scoffs, whatever, I can handle it. You can't even handle your own ego, the Lich replies.
Oh, shit.
Homelander eyes flare red immediately. You want to repeat that? You heard me. Just fucking shit talking.
Yeah. Just out of nowhere, too.
Does
Hulk
not seem
enters.
smart.
Hulk enters, limping into the forge. The forge master turns. Ah, hell, he says. The Titan lifts its hammer, not to crush the Hulk, but to slam the ground. The shockwave sends Hulk flying into a chain pile with the deafening clash. He groans but rises. Okay, you want to fight? Let's fight. Walter arrives and uses Hulk. Walter and Rourke peer from a balcony above. Perfect, Walter smiles. Hulk keeps the Forge Master busy, drawing attention. Walter lights a small pouch and tosses it near the Forge Master's foot. The smoke erupts, drifting upwards. The Forge Master reacts violently, swinging blindly towards the source of the smoke. From the catwalk, Wesker watches Hulk struggle. I could intervene. He uses help neither side. Let damage compound. The Griever chitters in agreement. The Reverse Flash enters, speed and death trap. Reverse Flash lands on a metal platform, surveying the chaos. Hulk versus... No one's helping him. They're just watching him.
They're curious.
He sees Walter. That one, he hisses, and prepares for a burst of speed. Sauron enters. Sauron steps into a higher platform, armor glowing red in a furnace light. A worthy forge tests my blade. He leaps down. Never mind. Gabriel arrives. Holy wrath. Gabriel lands in a burst of light. Soars rays. Monster! He roars at the Forge Master. Jax, dangling from a rope behind him, screams, I hate this event. Fourth wall breaking. The Forge Master roars. All combatants embrace. Or they all combatants brace, sorry. The Hulk slams into the Forge Master's legs, making the Titan stagger for a moment. The Forge Master responds by grabbing the Hulk and hurling him across the platform like a ragdoll. He crashes near Walter. Walter freezes. Hulk rises. You again! Walter grabs a handful of ash and throws it into the Hulk's eyes, blinding him for long enough just to escape.
Wait, Walter White?
Yeah. Reverse Flash zooms towards Walter, but the Forge Master hammer swings down, forcing him to dodge the last second. Get out of my way! The shock cracks the metal underneath his foot. Gabriel and Sauron clash on the central platform, sparks flying. You are no angel, Sauron growls, and you are no god, Gabriel spits back. The duel shakes the platform to crack. The Forge Master slams his hammer nearby, causing the entire platform to collapse. Gabriel dives, Sauron falls straight into a molten trough. He screams, armor bursting into flames. He tries to climb up, but the molten metal clings like tar. Gabriel watches. panting. Oh, I feel like that could have been cool.
Yeah,
Them fighting.
they'll probably do
Must-
it again.
Sauron's dead.
Oh.
Da-da-da. As molten light flickers over the forge, Wesker leaps towards Gabriel from above. Angel, he says, claws extending. You're exhausted. Gabriel's still recovering from the fight with Sauron. Wesker slashes across his back, drawing blood. Jax screams, firing bolts wildly. Wesker dodges with ease, lunging towards the finishing blow. But Reaver steps in too far forward on the catwalk that's crackling from the lava. A metal breaks. The Reaver plunges. Gabriel staggers, but manages last-minute shove with his remaining strength. He pushes Wesker back just as the catwalk gives way. Wesker stumbles, grabs the edge. The metal melts. He falls in the same molten river that Sauron has. Oh my fucking god.
Canon
with
death.
the Reaver. They both fall into the same lava pit.
Yeah.
He got plot armor for hell, dude. As night falls, the Forge Master returns to its resting alcove. The fighting ceaseless. Survivors escape the Forge one by one. Hulk crawls out, charged, furious, barely conscious. Walker escapes through a vent corridor, Ryuk laughing hysterically. Reverse Flash escapes by burning up a crank chain to a higher tiers. Gabriel and Jax limp towards the courtyard. Minerva and Vecna avoid the forge entirely, watching smoke from afar. Lily and Emerald Knight stay hidden in the lower keep, listening to distant thunder. Alfred rejoins Hannibal, bruised and exhausted. The Lich and Homelander watch the molten glow from above. So much death, Homelander whispers. This is... Da-da-da. Gabriel and Jax return back to the courtyard to fortify. Minerva and Vecna stalk the mines, becoming more confident. Shepard and their clone remain on the battlements, firing at people. Hulk hides near the forge outskirts, badly wounded. Alfred and Hannibal Lecter move carefully towards the lower forges, so Walter and Rook head towards the storage wing to craft more items. Reverse Flash races through the upper floors, seeking isolated targets. He's gonna kill Lily. I swear to God.
Nah.
Lily and Umbral Knight choose a chapel-like chamber as their sanctuary, lore accurate. Lich and Homelander decide to descend slightly, planning their next moves.
They're finally moving.
They're finally doing something after 4 days.
Yeah.
From the battlements, Commander Shepard and her clone spot the duo. The duo spot Hulk limping across the courtyard, lower deck beneath them. Shepard, the clone member, he's wounded. If he recovers, we can't stop him. Shepard narrows her eyes. I know, we'll track him. But we won't take the first shot. Too loud, too risky. Oh yeah, I forgot they have guns for some reason when everyone else has fucking crossbows.
Yeah.
Minerva senses Hulk's presence faintly through the Citadel's shifting energy. He's hurt and vulnerable. I fear he will lash out blindly. In fact, the smells cold. Da-da-da. Okay, that's stupid. Because Hulk was one of the first ones I put in, and he's not dying from anything, I was going to say just have him die, that way it makes it random. Because I have a feeling that it's just going to have Hulk win.
I see.
'Cause that's what
the
that-
very first one?
What?
Was
Yeah,
he
he's the very first
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah, it's Hulk and Bloater.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but everyone's just targeting him, so I'm not doing that chapter of everyone trying to kill wounded Hulk.
Oh, yeah.
That's just...
Who was that last time? You just
Jenny
thrown
Jenny
through, like,
Walkman.
3 fucking walls.
Yeah, Jenny Walkman in a cactus, but the
Yeah.
cactus dying last.
True. That's, yeah.
Minerva sits on a stone ledge overlooking the dim lava canal. Vecna stands beside her. You're thinking too loudly, Minerva murmurs. Vecna raises her brow. You think I regret our avoidance of the Forge battle? I regret you missing the opportunity to kill. You regret missing the opportunity to kill, she says. Vecna smiles. Perhaps. Shepard and her clone adjust ammunition and recheck barricades. We can't stay here forever, the clone says. As long as we can hold the battlement, Shepard replies, we can control the approach lines. Below them, distant figures move between the towers. Their lines hold, but the signs make them both uneasy. They also haven't moved for 4 days.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a strategic position, so it makes sense, not just, oh, I'm going to stay on this throne.
True.
Walter crushes minerals into a powder, confident and calm. These next hours will bring mistakes. If you're in isolation, people will take risks. Alfred, Hannibal Lecter, and Michael Jackson, the fractured truce. Alfred leads the wounded Hannibal to an eerily quiet, and though eerily quiet, Michael Jackson through a dim lower corridor. We must find a vantage point, Alfred says. The open hall will be death. Hannibal, breathing in shallow. I appreciate your loyalty, Alfred. It is practically doctor. If you die, Michael becomes unpredictable. Why is he relying on him so hard? They trauma bonded together.
I trust him more than Michael Jackson, too. He's an unpredictable thing.
Sorry, Hannibal Lecter. Alright, Hannibal Lecter. That guy you brought along, he's terrifying.
I can see it, honestly.
Hannibal leans heavily against the pillar, breathing ragged. Your wound hasn't healed at all, Jax whispers, panicking. My faith sustains me, Gabriel forces out. Your faith is bleeding everywhere, he responds. In a small chapel chambers, Lily kneels in prayers as the Emerald Knight stands watch. Many have died, she whispers. I feel they're fading. I do not let their past seem burden you. The Emerald Knight replies, focus on your will to survive. Reverse Flash crouches on a high beam above the lava channel. He watches the Hulk drag himself to the lower forge halls, limping badly. Yeah, he says perfect opportunity for a kill, but something's resisting him from killing the Hulk like this. There's no thrill, no challenge. He wants the kill to mean something, and he leaves.
Okay. Of course.
The Lich studies the lower halls from the balcony. This fortress guides us towards slaughter. It's tight in its grip, Homelander scoffs. I could fly us out of here. You could try, the Lich says. The lava winds would peel your skin from bone. Homelander's face twitches with indignation. Don't talk down to me. I only speak truth. Homelander clutches his fist. One day he will soon snap, but not yet. He's just...
He's losing it.
Lower accurate Homelander. Yeah, he's just going to kill his partner out of anger.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Hulk wanders to the cracked hallway near the forge edge. His skin still burns from the molten splash. He hasn't eaten in days, his rage distilled by pain. He sits, breathing heavily. I heal. Just give me a minute. The Citadel disagrees. A tremor groans through the stones as when the massive overhead chain damage during the Forge Master event finally snaps. The chain doesn't strike him, but the ceiling that it's supporting does. A massive stone slab collapses on him, killing him. He gets crushed to death by a random fucking rock.
Wow.
Alright. I did want him dead, but that sucked.
Yeah, I know.
The Hulk death spreads, but not with words, but through atmosphere. That makes no sense. Minerva and Vecna move towards the courtyard, seeking a vantage point. Shepard and the clone spot movement below, reverse flash scouting, they prepare sniper positions. Walter finishes making a pouch of corrosive dust. He just needs the right moment. Alfred and Hannibal and Michael they just walk through the halls. Lich and Homelander descend a level. The power dynamic shifts. Homelander resents taking orders. Lily and Umbro Knight travel towards the battlements for the first time. Lily wants to see the sky. Gabriel is healing. At least that's a short chapter. Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Minerva and Vecna reach the courtyard early to find Jackson Gabriel resetting barricades. Gabriel rises Lily, still favoring his wounded side. That makes no sense. The priestess Lily is near. I sense it. His eyes narrow to Vecna, and you reek of corruption. Lore accurate. Minerva steps between them. We seek passage, nothing more. Jax looks terrified of Vecna. Maybe don't piss off the wizard, he says. Gabriel ignores him. The two duos pass each other with tension so that he could be cut with a practice sword. That makes no sense.
What?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Yeah, that's stupid. Lily and the knight finally emerge onto the battlement walkway. The sky is swirling of a gray-orange storm. The heat is suffocating. Lily leans over on the wall. It's beautiful, she states. The night cloaks fluttering. You have grown braver, priestess. I know the fucking guys are here as well, the clones. She smiles softly. Hold on. The girls, the clones.
Oh,
the
yeah,
clone
the
and Shepard.
Yeah.
They're just on the battlements nearby. She's probably going to shoot her. They also did spot the flash. Alright. Far across the battlements, a figure stands, the lightning crackling across his fingertips, reverse flash. Okay. He grins when he sees her. Found you. The knight steps in front of Lily, blade drawn, saying, run now. Reverse flash to perdition. Did I say that the reverse flash was going to kill Lily earlier?
No.
I didn't?
I don't think so.
Whatever. Because like such a big man killing a little girl.
Yeah, I remember that. I thought that was Hulk.
No. I might have said that. I don't remember. The speedster bursts towards forward with a blur, crossing. That Knight intercepts him with a flash of spectral steel, forcing reverse flash to dodge sideways. You're my wave, he says. You will not touch her, he says. They clash. The Knight's heavy spectral swings versus the speedster's darting attacks. Reverse flash, not realizing something. He can't overpower the Knight. He has to outmaneuver him. He feints left to vanish in a blur.
Think twice before you try and outmaneuver the Knight.
Behind the Knight and slashes the spectral's back, causing him to his form to flicker. But Lily's already gone into the tower interior. The reverse flashes hisses. This isn't over. He darts off hunting her. Walter moves like a surgeon through the lower halls, planting small pouches of corrosive powder in places where foot traffic converges. Rogue giggles overhead. You're turning this whole place into a chemistry exam. Everyone here has a pattern, Walter mutters. Habits, predictability, gets people killed. He places one pouch near a stone stairwell. He pauses. Footsteps. 2 pairs. Walter slips behind a pillar. It's Alfred and Michael Jackson. Hannibal is gone. Walter listens. Alfred is tense and blade drawn. Michael's humming softly, his eyes unfocused. Michael, Alfred says, where's Hannibal? Michael tilts his head. He must have wandered off. Alfred says, where? The two move deeper into the hallway. Walter frowns. Hannibal wandered too far while weakened, following the cracks of light to the lower lava canal. He studies the glow entranced, the place of fire and artistry, a fitting tomb should it come to that. He hears heavy breathing. Not Hulk, he's gone. Not Wesker, gone. Not Sauron, something else. When Hannibal hears the massive clunk of Sauron's armor, something melted falling from the ledge above. It crashes down near him, molten metal spraying. Hannibal gasps and stumbles back, but the molten droplets land on his leg, burning through cloth and flesh. He falls, screaming, silently roaring towards the lava edge. He clings on the hot stone, teeth barred in agony. He will not die here, not like this. Elsewhere in the citadel, the collapse caused by the falling armor shakes the tower. There's no way that armor's that heavy. Lily fleeing, reverse flash.
It probably is.
Lily fleeing, reverse flash, stumbles. The floor cracks under her feet. The Umbral Knight leaps to catch her, but he's too far. Lily slips to the broken stone, falls 3 floors to stone altar below. She hits with a sharp, sickening sound. The knight appears beside her instantly. Priestess, he whispers, voice breaking. Her small hands tremble. She fucking falls to death.
Damn.
Actually, that's how you start the game, and it's on a stone altar. Umbral Knight rises. Umbral Knight rises, aura blazing, sword trembling with fury. The reverse flash is now his prey. Commander Shepard and her clone quickly hear footsteps. Targets incoming. Shepard says, "Do not shoot unless hostile." 2 silhouettes can emerge. Alfred and Michael. Shepard lowers her rifle slightly. We're not enemies. Alfred nods. Unless you choose to be. Michael stands behind him, humming a tune. Shepard frowns. Something's wrong with him. The clone whispers, "He's not right." Did you add something to Michael Jackson I don't know about?
No, I just said Michael Jackson.
Okay. The clone whispers, "He's not moving right." Michael's head tilts and lunges at them. Silent, fast, and inhuman. What did you... I'm reading what you said, Gavin.
Go ahead.
This is not... Maybe it's like Michael... Maybe it took Michael Jackson, like,
You're right.
Zombie from the Thriller music video.
I doubt it. It's just... It could have taken Michael Jackson... I don't know.
Because he turns into a zombie in the music video.
No.
And he's like,
his hands glint. A sharpened metal shard hidden in his gloves. Shepard
Alright,
fires.
so
Michael dodges.
a cold-blooded murderer. That is
Shut
different.
Up. Michael dodges unnaturally. The clone fires. Michael seems to bend the bullets around him. Alfred shouts, "Michael, stop!" Michael doesn't. He leaps at the clone. Shepard tackles her clone aside and fires point blank. The bullet punches through Michael's chest. He slides to his knees, still humming, and collapses.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Alfred walks away, still looking for Hannibal Lecter. Reverse Flash returns to the Baumans to scout. He stops. Umbral Knight stands alone, staring at him with burning eyes. "You killed her," he states. Reverse Flash says, "Nope, she fell. Not my fault." The Knight's aura ignites in a storm of black mist. yeah. You misunderstand. She was running away from me and died. That's not my fault.
Yeah. No, he's right.
Reverse Flash prepares to speed blitz, but the Umbral Knight anticipated him. The movement of the speedster moves the Knight, parries entered air. Strikes the trajectory Reverse Flash would take. The blow lands across the Reverse Flash's chest. He howls, thrown into a stone pillar. The Knight charges relentlessly. Reverse Flash Panicking, bursts into the fastest level sprint, but the Knight's Spectral Blade slices across his ankle. He's crippled.
Damn.
Reverse Flash skids across the floor, carrying his old momentum. That's not possible, he says. You hurt the only pure soul in the Citadel, the Knight growls. For that, you die. Reverse Flash looks up at the gleaming blade. This isn't how it's supposed to end. The Emerald Knight drives the blade through him.
Badass.
All paths, mines, battlements, chapel corridors, and courtyard bridges slowly seal with grinding stone. The gates descend, the lava rivers shift. Everyone feels the same cold truth. This is the end. One will leave alive. The throne room is colossal. Vaulted ceilings, lava flowing beneath cracked floor panels, and a broken throne overlooking the central combat zone. Starting the fighters arrive one by one. Minerva and Vecna, Commander Shepard, and the Cerberus clone. Jackson Gabriel, Walter and Rook, Umbral Knight solo, the Lich and Homelander. Alfred walks in alone. Hannibal never recovered from lies somewhere in the Citadel, dead off screen.
Bang.
He did die here. He did die like that.
Yeah.
When the last survivor steps inside, the throne room doors slam shut behind them. The lava rises beneath the floor, illuminating the chamber in blood orange fire.
Hold on.
Hold on. Hello?
What the heck?
Okay, whatever. Homelander steps forward, smirking. Let's get rid of the angel first. Gabriel's wings flare violently. I cast down the false idol. They collide. Light and heat explode outward. Gabriel's sword slices Homelander's chest, drawing real blood. Homelander is stunned. He's never been cut like that. But the retaliation is brutal. He grabs Gabriel's arms and snaps it at the elbow. Holy shit! Jack screams in agony, or Gabriel screams in agony, but keeps fighting. Jack shouts in panic. Homelander, enraged and humiliated, unleashes a full-power I-beam. Gabriel raises his sword to scatter it. The blast throws Gabriel back into a cracked pillar. He falls to his knees. Jack runs towards him. No! Homelander lands in front of them. He dives his fist clean through Gabriel's heart.
God damn. Not fucking around.
Gabriel sobs, shaking. Homelander turns towards him. You're next! Homelander stalks Jack like a cat. Jack's backs away, stammering, falling over cracked floors. Walter watches carefully. Minerva gasps, saying, "Someone help him!" Homelander reaches for Jax. Jax kicks away wildly. The floor beneath Homelander cracks, not naturally. Walter crushed a vial, tossed it quietly near the throne earlier. The Homelander steps again. The floor collapses inwards. So just a corrosive vial.
Yeah.
He drops waist deep into molten crack, screaming. He forced himself upwards with superhuman strength, climbing out. His legs are brutally burned. Crawling furious, he lunges towards the nearest person. Jax again. He grabs Jax by the throat. Jax swings a desperate punch that accomplishes nothing. Homelander snarls, and the Umbral Knight arrives behind him. A single silent strike, the spectral sword punctures Homelander's chest from behind, or I guess his back, in that case.
Yeah.
The beam in Homelander's eyes flickers out. His grip on Jax loosens. The Knight slowly withdraws his blade.
Shit.
Jax helps the Knight up to his, the Knight helps Jax up to his feet, steady and emotionless. With Homelander dead, Vecna sees an opening. Shepard, he says darkly, your time has come. Shepard and her clone both fire simultaneously. Vecna rises, shimmering cursed shield, bullets bend in midair. Minerva shouts Vecna stop. He doesn't. He teleports short range behind Shepard, only to find the clone anticipating him. A blade sweeping horizontally, Vecna barely blocks it with his arm. Sorry, I just remembered Trevor. Shepard fires at point blank when he blocks a fucking ice hammer
Yeah,
with
with
his
his arm.
left arm,
Face tanks.
breaking it instantly.
Yeah.
Shepard fires point blank shotgun round into his chest. Vecna stumbles. Vecna stumbles. Minerva screams. Vecna tries to cast one last illusion, but Shepard closes in, fires again. It's so funny they get guns.
True.
Several fighters weaken, the Lich glides forward. Enough squabbling, death is the only true victor. His bony hand rises, dark energy cracks, the entire chamber dims. He aims directly for the weakest, Jax. Jax freezes in terror, but Nervida intercepts. A shining barrier of golden light formed, deflecting the death wave. The Lich turns his skull towards her. You would defy me, spirit. I defy needless cruelty. The Lich fingers twitches. He targets her instead. His curse hits her barrier. Minerva staggers. Arbonate leaps between them, blocking the second blast. But the knight is weakened from killing Reverse Flash and Homelander. How is he weakened? He just stabs both of them in the fucking chest.
I don't know. Does he need to charge up?
The Lich fires a third beam. It strikes true. The knight's form shudders, splinters, explodes into blackness. He falls to one knee, then dissolves entirely to fading shadow.
I'm going to hop off unless you guys are gonna play games eventually.
I don't know.
I don't want to either.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye. Good luck. Kill a dog. Alfred
advice.
steps forward. He lost Hannibal Lecter and he lost Michael, but he still stands. You prey upon the weak, Alfred says quietly. I despise you. The Lich laughs, raising one hand. Alfred throws something. A small metal canister lands at the Lich's feet. The Lich looks down. Walter White is smiling. Walter clacks a flint in response. The canister erupts in a blinding white flare. The magnesium flash pod improvised from the forge. The Lich screams as his undead form burn like paper. Minerva shields her eyes. When the flames clear, the Lich is half melted. He's dead.
Shit.
Lava rises to another foot. The platforms shrink. Everyone stands apart, breathing hard. Commander, her clone, Minerva, Walter White, and Jack somehow. Along with Alfred. I think if anyone but Jax I would want.
Yeah.
A quake splits in the chamber, the final platform collapses inward. Everyone jumps in stable ground except for Jax. He slips and dies. Okay.
What? Okay.
He falls into the molten fissure and dies. Alfred charges the clone with surprising speed. You endangered my life earlier, he growls. I settle my depths. The clone parries. Alfred dodges. The clone is simply better fighter. She runs him through the chest. He gasps, grips her arm, and whispers, "Protect the innocent always." He falls, dies.
Yeah.
Walter throws a vial at Shepard. Shepard shoots it midair, neutralizing the powder. Walter smiles thinly. You're predictable. The clone rushes in. He crushes a second vial, a smoke bomb. But Shepard charges straight through the smoke. She pins Walter against the pillar. Walter coughs, grabbing something in his coat. Shepard shoots him in the chest before he can activate it. Walter slumps. Ryuk laughs overhead. Well, that was fun, Ryuk says. And then he floats away, bored.
Reaction.
See, I guess he can't be a really part of it because he's a
Yeah.
fucking...
He just doesn't really care. He's just there to watch because he's bored.
It never stated that he was one of the survivors. He just leaves.
Yeah, that makes sense, honestly.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. The three circle each other. Minerva looks exhausted, but resoluted. Shepard stands firm, ready, rifle ready. The clone gestures stolen Omni blade. Minerva raises her hand. Please, enough. We don't have to. The clone sprints at her. Minerva conjures a light shield. The blade pierces it. Minerva falls backward, wounded. Shepard fires at the clone. She dodges, sprinting up a collapsing stair. She and Shepard collide in a brutal melee, trading punches, counters, grapples. The two versions of the same warrior. They both grab the same gun, both fight for control. The gun fires, the clone head snaps back. She falls in the lava cracks. Into the lava cracks.
She
Shepard drops the gun, panting. Minerva crawls towards her, bleeding. Shepard, she whispers, please don't. Shepard kneels, her hands trembling on the trigger. Minerva looks up, sad, knowing eyes. You're a good person, she whispered, forced to do a terrible thing. And kills her. Commander Shepard, the woman, wins.
Hell yeah. That makes sense. They had the gun advantage.